Welcome back. This is your Curious European friend. And today we're going to look into, different Canadian accents. Because I don't know why I said that like that. Accents. But, I think I did look into the Canadian accent as a whole. And information about that and some stereotypical things. But to me, that's the only thing that I know, and I don't know about the differences and how you would be able to tell. Like, I don't know if I would be able to tell the differences between these accents at all, because I've never heard them too, but because I'm not from Canada, I don't know how distinct it's going to sound to me, so I'm very curious if I'll be able to tell the difference. And I'm also curious if it's if British Columbia and Alberta and Saskatchewan and so on all have their different accent, or is it more like the whole east or west side or north and south have a different accent? I don't know. So very curious if I can tell them apart, and I guess we're just gonna see. So let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome back, Danger Cats. Today we're going to do a little more learnings about Canada for you. This time being the accents across this country. I already have a lived in because I knew coming into this I'd have to be thinking beforehand, because when I'm teaching about Canada, the greatest country on the fucking planet Earth, I like to be prepared. Now I know before you say that I'm a fucking moron and I don't know anything about this country.
See, I don't know. Has he already started doing it? Like, I guess he's gonna do the Newfoundland accent first. I don't know if has he already started, or is this his own accent from wherever he's from, or maybe he is from Newfoundland. I don't know, but
That is incorrect. I actually have a community college degree. I was at a house party one time, and this girl had her, I don't know what the hell it is, I think it was like a fucking communications degree or something from a community college. But I stole it off the wall. So technically I do have a community college degree. So now you cannot say that I'm a stupid motherfucker because I have a degree. But let's get right into this, because I love teaching about Canada. I am Canadian as fuck. I love this country, and I don't think the world knows enough about us. I know Canadians have a thick accent because everywhere we go, as soon as we drop a hey, everybody's like, you must be from Canada, right? Yes, I am. But a lot of people don't know this. There are a couple accents across this country. Yes, that's right. There's more than one. First off, we're going to start right here. That's right. Newfoundland.
Wait, did I say that wrong? I've been saying that wrong every video I mentioned. So he said Newfoundland?
There are a couple accents across this country. Yes, that's right. There's more than one. First off, we're going to start right here. That's right. Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. I've been saying Newfoundland, I think. Oh, God.
This is the most fucked up accent you will ever hear in your life.
Oh?
I don't understand a goddamn lick of what they speak. I've been living in Canada for 27 fucking years. And I still, when I talk to a Newfie, I don't have a goddamn clue what is spewing out of their yap. I'm going to show you a little clip so you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like I said last night, 7 o'clock, he was out on the beaches so far. At 12 o'clock last night, he was ready to go over in Beskine. The quad, the one I come back, quad, the one last night, he was...
Wait, what? I heard something about a beach at 12 last night or something like that, but what? What was that?
See what I mean? If you knew what the hell he was saying, there's only one explanation. You're a fucking Newfie. Now moving on. Here, Quebec. If you took a ladle full of peanut butter and...
If you're from... Now I have to say it correct. Newfoundland? I still don't know if that was correct, but let me know if you did know what he was saying.
Stuck it on top of a human's mouth and then told them to speak. That's the accent you're gonna get. And if you don't believe me, go to mom's pantry, grab a fucking ladle, take a scoop of peanut butter, put it in your mouth, and start spewing English to her. Your mom will probably assume that you are French Canadian. I'm gonna show you another clip right now about what the hell I'm talking about.
Hello everybody! So, one of my friends wanted me to make a video of me using the accent that the people have here when they speak English.
That right there is a French Canadian talking English. Yet again,
I mean,
nobody...
yeah, that kind of just sounds like any French person that I've heard talk English. Wait, let me go back.
Have here when they speak English.
That right there...
Yeah. Yeah, this sounds similar to me as when I was in France and people would speak English to me. That sounds similar.
is a French
Which
Canadian
I guess kind of makes sense.
talking English. Yet again, nobody knows what the hell he just said. Now as we move a little more over into the west, right here, Manitoba.
No, that was a lot more. Whoa. What is happening in my brain? That was a lot easier to understand for me than the Newfoundland one.
Manitoba accents are, honestly, I don't know. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Manitoba. Honestly, I don't even think that people live in Manitoba. Do they have an accent? Anybody here know if they you don't know anybody from Manitoba? There you have it. Nobody lives in Manitoba, so they don't have an accent. But pushing more west, Saskatchewan,
He's really gonna skip over them.
Alberta, #1 baby, and BC, like more along the lines of like not
Yeah, so he's from Alberta. That kind of makes sense.
over in the island, like keeping it close to the Rocky Mountains. The accent out here is pretty fucking easy. All we say is "Hey bud." What's going on, hey bud? Very easy to understand. It's a good, clean Canadian accent. Very redneck out here, I will admit. A lot of cowboy shit goes on out here.
Yeah, the only thing I said it makes sense just because I saw Heartland and they filmed it in Alberta. So that's just my reference point why it makes sense to me. Of course, I don't know if that's actually based on reality or not. But yeah.
We're the backbone of this country, if you fucking honestly think of it. Oil and gas eating ass. But
Like he kind of dresses like them in the show, but then less cowboy and more punk, I guess.
I saved the worst for last.
But I feel like the blouse, I don't know if that is a stereotypical thing to say, but that made me think he was from Alberta. It's the blouse.
Obviously, once you get here, Vancouver and like the island and shit like that, avoid this area at all cost. Cause all you're gonna run into is a bunch of
What's up, man? How's it going, bro?
if you like hanging around at like a drum circle and talking about poetry and like painting and stuff like that, it's good. You'll understand them and like whatever the fuck it is they do.
Oh, well, I would like that.
That's your area, bro. Get out there. So there you have it, Danger Cats. These are the accents of Canada.
Wait, did he just completely skip over Ontario? He didn't even mention them. Like, at least Manitoba, he mentioned. But Ontario just completely skipped.
I feel like nobody's ever talked about it before, and I am glad to be the first.
And also the territories. I don't know what is this called again? I forgot. I am sorry to anyone who lives here. As I assume someone does.
One to do it for you. So now if you come to Canada, you meet somebody from Canada or any of that shit, you'll be able to decipher where they are from just based off their accent. That's another Canadian learnings from Uncle Hack.
I mean, I still don't really have a clue. That's not to shake him or anything, but this is just more a fun video, I guess. But what I gathered is the French speaking Canadians in Quebec, that's how you'll know if they have an accent. But I wonder if everyone has like a thick French accent like that when they speak English, or do they just speak French and English and you wouldn't really be able to tell that, they just have an like regular Canadian accent and like French accent when they talk in that language. I don't know, but the Newfoundland one, Newfoundland one, completely caught me off guard. Of course, I don't know if that's just a very dramatized version of it. I have no idea. So yeah, I still don't really know what all the differences are. But definitely was a funny video. And I have no idea what they talk like in Ontario and Manitoba, and no idea. The only reference point I have, again, is Highland, and to me they just sounded like what I assume all Canadians would sound like. So let me know how distinctive the accents are, and maybe if you have any good recommendations to watch or something like that. Nevertheless, funny video, and I hope you liked it too. So let me know, and I hope to see you in my next video very, very soon.